PGD. Do you know what PGD is? It stands for pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. But what is that? Let's start at the beginning. PGD is a stage in IVF. Where you take away a single cell from a growing embryo and read the DNA sequence. The DNA sequence will contain every possible gene that a child will have. Therefore, you can use PGD to find out whether that specific embryo is healthy or whether it is affected by any diseases. What is the DNA sequence and how do we find out about genes from that? Part of a DNA sequence can code for many genes. Genes are found in the chromosomes. A human should have 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs. The egg will receive one of each chromosome, totaling 23, and the sperm will receive one of each chromosome, totaling 23. During meiosis, chromosomes from the sperm and egg are assorted into 4 daughter cells, each of which will have the full genetic information, 23 pairs. With this genetic information available to test from the sample embryo, we can find out whether there are any genetic abnormalities. PGD is used to detect chromosomal abnormalities. PGD can detect whether it is a girl or a boy. Gender selection should be used for medical purposes, but some people use it for family balancing. In the US, gender selection for the purpose of family balancing is legal. In the UK, it is not. In Canada, gender selection can only be used for medical purposes. Gender selection is illegal in Germany, whether the purpose is for medical reasons or not. In France, there are no specific laws towards gender selection. In Spain, Portugal, Denmark and Italy, gender selection is only legal for medical purposes. Along with these laws, there are also many debates amongst people for and against the use of the PGD technique.
It is useful in medical cases, such as testing for sex-linked conditions.
However, this technique can be misused for non-medical uses, such as family balancing.
The medical uses are more beneficial than the misuses because detecting a sex-linked condition like hemophilia can help to choose an embryo that is healthy.
There is a lot of debate and controversy over this in the news.
The original aim of PGD was to decrease birth defects by finding healthy embryos to implant back into the mother. As our knowledge of science expands, so does the range of uses for PGD, including the use of PGD for non-medical purposes such as family balancing. What is your opinion on PGD?